was me. That is Michael. And my 3 remotes. That is Roku, Amazon, and Pioneer. And we sat on the living room floor, trying to make a Bara Zoodox what to do with my next video. It's a holiday week, so I've been milking a bit of the old Ultra Couch time. But I've been asked for a couple of easy requests. No boogers or ice cream on the couch. But thankfully, I had a reason to get off the couch and make a YouTube video demonstrating how every YouTuber gets this look. Okay, that's a little absolutist. Not every YouTuber has this look, but I follow a lot of photography, video, filmmaking, gear reviews, and they all have this look. And why do they have this look? Well, it looks great. Honestly, I think it looks really good. I'm looking at this beautiful light source. That's a key light. It's completely subjective that I think it looks great, but what is not subjective is how your brain works. When you see an image, you're going to be drawn to bright. And what we do when we create images is that we are constantly trying to tell the viewer's eye where to look. And brightness is one of those tools. And through my channel, I hope to talk to you about more of those tools so you can kind of stack the odds in your favor when you're creating images. When you use all the tools of the medium, you're not just getting the viewer to look where you want them to look, you're also getting them to feel what you want them to feel. Certain lighting, certain colors, certain editing styles, certain music has connection with people in a certain way, and they will feel a way when they see it. But anyway, more about this great look. Let me dive into it and show you all the pieces. So the first thing that you're noticing I have is a 34-inch octabox with a COB LED light in it. It's the Godox VL300. A point source LED, so that just means all the LEDs are arranged really tightly upon each other. I use the Cheetah stand QSB 34. I actually really like this, and a lot of them are this way now. So you got your silver inner reflection, you've got an inner layer of diffusion, which is double diffused right in the center for that hot spot. You can put a lot of times like a beauty dish reflector on the inside as well. I didn't for a reason. The reason that I didn't do that is because I didn't want the light to hit the sides and then reflect around the sides like a beauty dish and have that wraparound effect. I actually did want it to be a little bit more sourcey in the middle. The whole reason why I'm running a 300 watt COB at 89% when I'm standing a couple feet in front of it is because we're going through all of this. Grid 2. Grid knocks it down, but the grid is great because, all right, let me demonstrate the grid. Here's grid on. And what you may or may not notice is that the beam is really tight. Look how hot spotted it is right there in the center. So I'll go ahead, rip the grid off, and I'll show you the difference, and I'll take it off. But the whole reason I do this is because I don't have to run the power on my accent lights very hard to try to like overcome spill that's happening on the background. And I have 15 feet between camera and bookshelf. This is the 300 with the grid on. This is the 300 with the grid off. Let's bring down the level a little bit. 32% on the 300. We had to add 53% just from putting the grid on. But look at how much the background has changed. Standing here looking at the background now, I can notice the significant difference. It's starting to wash out our color. because it's hitting so much more of that. The circle, instead of being a tight circle on the ground, is now a circle that goes the whole back. With a fixture that's pointed more than 45 degrees downward, it makes a big difference, but you have to have a lot more light. So anyway, let's put that back up because it looks better to me. I like more contrast. More bright on my face means more eyes on my face. Okay, anyway, so here we are at 89%. But look at that background, that's like way more dramatic, isn't it? Other part of our setup is 2 more lights. What you'll notice is the gels are on them to give them color looks, because I haven't switched over to RGB fixtures yet. The newer, if that's even how you pronounce it, newer 160s. Anyway, so I just got 2 of those. I just went with a red and a blue. So another part of this look, and a lot of YouTubers do it, is have practicals. I have practicals built into my bookshelf. Kind of neat. It's a little bit of color. Setting our camera to, well, mine's set to 5500 Kelvin. Daylight balancing cameras usually around 56. We'll make the daylight white. This is daylight balanced light, so it's white in camera. So it makes those tungsten lights really orange, which actually I think kind of complements, makes this whole look a little bit cooler. So the other thing that's cool about accent colors like this is that if you're doing any sort of work on a product, even your talking head, and you may ask yourself, how do I work this? Even your talking head can use accent lighting that will reinforce the brand and that'll support all your footage that is showing off that product that is that color as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.